So a huge game tonight that could have huge implications on the title race. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola will be watching the game at Anfield and hoping for a Manchester United win.
Watch the game as a fan. I will be at home tomorrow, have game at 8-9, so we have time tomorrow to focus, and I will watch the game as a fan. Of course I want to watch it. If you give me the result, I would love to, United take points. But what's going to change if we don't do our job the next game, and after next game, the next game? So I'm going to watch as a fan what they can do, if we can learn something, improve something for both teams, and that's all.
Let's stay with him because he's refused to confirm or deny that Manchester City are ready to trigger Erling Haaland's £62 million release clause and sign the striker this summer. Let's go live to Alan Owen, who is at the club's training facility at Manchester. Now, you were putting these difficult questions to him, I believe, Alan, and he refused to give too much away, didn't he, about City's hopes of signing him. But did that dominate the news conference?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Vicky, that he would have been primed and prepared and ready for any questions that were to come on Erling Haaland. And it's understandable too, given the rumours that are going around this morning, as you say, the £75 million release clause. Why wouldn't you want a striker who scored 82 goals in 85 games for Borussia Dortmund? He's still only 21, of course. He's got a real big future ahead of him. So I'm sure he was ready to basically rebuff any questions that came his way. And essentially, although plenty wanted to talk about it, this was Pep's response to those questions.
Is it true that you're ready to bring Erling Haaland here? We do understand that Manchester City are in pole position to sign him. There's going to be lots of competition, isn't there, in the summer? As far as strikers are concerned at the moment, is he one of the most promising, one of the best you've seen?
No answer to your question.
No answer to Erling Haaland. As your opinion of him as a striker?
No questions. No answer about these questions. I haven't a concern and business in my head right now to think about what is going to happen in this club next season.
As a side, your Manchester City side, have you recognised the need for a major recognised striker?
We are playing with a good striker this season. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's next season, so I'm not going to talk, when you are not common coming here, but for a long time, for many years, I never talk about transfer windows, especially when we are playing for incredible things still this season.
Well, it didn't matter how much we were prepared to push and push, as you can hear there. Pep Guardiola was determined not to talk about anybody outside of his football club. And maybe you can understand that entirely. There is so much resting on the remainder of Manchester City's season, a Champions League semi-final to come. 7 games remaining in the Premier League. The big title race is really on. There's only 1 point between themselves and Liverpool. And of course it is Brighton tomorrow at the home of Manchester City, where they aim to get the 3 points. But there were more questions to come, of course, because there were many disgruntled Manchester City fans following their FA Cup exit at the hands of Liverpool on Saturday. So the question to Pep really was, did he have any regrets about that team selection?
No. I understand opinions for my fans, of course. They have all my respect and credit to give the opinion. So, and my selection is for many reasons. I've done it.
Was it purely physical reasons?
No.
You did say to me in the press conference last week ahead of the Atletico semi-final that players don't worry about semi-finals and fitness because it's a semi-final. They're ready. Yeah,
they were ready. That's true. But Kyle was not ready. Kevin was not ready. Gundogan was not ready. So I understand everything, I understand your questions, but I was in the hotel after the game in Atletico Madrid. I was in the hotel in London. I spoke with my staff, but especially with my doctors, with my physios, and I listened what they said to me, and after we take a decision. So I have a lot of info that you don't have, and after that I take a decision, that's all. But of course, if we were tired, we will not run the second half, but we run in the first half, because football is not about physicality. It's about the momentum, how you are here, and in that moments, there are moments that you are better, sometimes you are not, and this is the reason why. I have a lot of info that, for not that game specific, for many games, I ask a lot with my my staff about what is the situation about this player, the other one, the mood, for many reasons. And after I take the decisions, this is the reason why.
And I quite respect the fact that Pep Guardiola does have an awful lot more information regarding players than I have. What he was prepared to tell us is that Kevin De Bruyne and Ruben Diaz look fit enough for tomorrow against Brighton, but not Kyle Walker. He hasn't recovered sufficiently and will not be in the squad for that crucial league game which takes place tomorrow at the Etihad. So Manchester City against Brighton is the sole focus for Pep Guardiola, not prepared to tell us anything about maybe signing Erling Haaland.